Maya, legends that will haunt you. Mythical tales from the jungle. In the realm where the sun first learned to shine and the jaguar walked hand in hand with men, there existed a people who measured time with the heart of the cosmos itself. The Maya. Their cities were jewels amidst the green abyss, and their knowledge of stars and numbers could shame even the most brilliant minds of today. But as magnificent as they were also mortal, mortal. And their gods, had a taste for drama that would put Shakespeare to shame. Today, let's delve into the chilling tales that haunted the Maya, uncovering secrets that will leave you questioning the very fabric of fate. So hold on to your senses, dear listeners, because we're about to embark on a journey through Maya legends that will haunt you. The Popol Vuh, sometimes known as the Council Book, is the sacred text of the Quiche Maya people. This book is like the Bible for the Mayans. It tells the story of how the world began, how the Mayans came to be, and how they should live their lives. Inside its pages, there's a story so epic it puts Hollywood blockbusters to shame. It's the tale of the Hero Twins, the sons of the Maize God, also called the Hero Twins. The story goes that these twins, named Hunahpu and Xbalanque, were sent from the heavens to Earth on a divine mission. Their job, if they chose to accept it, was to bring light and happiness to the people. Now, these boys weren't just your average run-of-the-mill heroes. They were brave, strong, and super smart, kind of like those nerdy kids who always save the day. Except they were way cooler. Once they got to Earth, they did what any normal 20-somethings would do. They went around having fun, meeting new people and causing trouble. Oh yeah, they also created maize, or corn, one of the most important foods for the Maya, and they taught the people how to play a game using a ball made of rubber and two goals that were set up on each side of a court. But not everyone was happy about this. The Lords of Xibalba, also known as the Underworld, weren't fans of these fun-loving twins. You see, Xibalba was a dark and gloomy place ruled by some seriously scary deities, including the Lord of Death and the Lord of the Underworld. They didn't like that the twins were bringing joy and happiness to the people. And honestly, they were just jealous because no one liked them. So they challenged the twins to a series of trials, and if they won, the twins would be allowed to stay on Earth. But if they lost, well, let's just say they wouldn't be coming back. For starters, they had to walk over a bed of knives and spikes without getting hurt. Then they had to solve a deadly riddle. But these weren't the hardest challenges. The twins faced the Lords of Xibalba, throwing them into the underworld for good. Now, this is where things get really dark and weird. After beating the Lords of Xibalba, the twins became gods themselves. And let's just say they were kind of jerks about it. When Hunahpu and Xbalanque ascended to heaven, became the sun and the moon, but they also became the gods of death and war, which is just a little messed up considering they just defeated the gods of death and the underworld. But hey, who are we to question gods, right? Before we move on, make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on our thrilling episodes. According to the Popol Vuh, the gods, after several failed attempts, created man from corn dough. The first man was Belemquitz-Ur, the second Belemqup, the third Mahukuta, and the fourth Equibalum. These men possessed intelligence, the ability to speak, see, hear, and feel, and they thanked the creators. The gods, seeing that their intelligence equaled them, clouded their vision so that they could only see what was close and not the entirety of creation. While the men slept, the creators formed 4 beautiful women who would be their wives. Thus, the men of corn multiplied and populated the earth, giving rise to all humanity. For the Mayans, corn nourishes both the body and the spirit, and its planting is a sacred act that connects humans with their ancestors and the earth. Now let's meet the maize god himself, the giver of life and the bringer of death. In Maya mythology, the maize god was more than just a deity. He was a symbol of life, death, and rebirth. Think of him like the ultimate OG of the Maya pantheon. The OG. His story is a testament to the Maya's deep connection with nature and their belief in the cyclical nature of life. The maize god wasn't just a one-off character, he was a recurring figure, appearing at different points in Maya history and evolving with the times. Early depictions of him show a bearded, possibly even balding man wearing a headdress with prominent ear spools. As time went on, he took on more animal features, becoming a sort of animalistic maize god, complete with fangs, claws, and a tail. This change mirrors the Maya's own transformation from early farmers to fierce warriors. Just as the maize god shed his human skin to become a fierce warrior, the Maya too evolved from peaceful farmers into powerful fighters. But despite all his badassery, the maize god wasn't just about brute force. He was also a trickster, playing pranks on humans and occasionally causing some serious chaos. Remember that whole incident with the Hero Twins and the Underworld? Yeah, that was his doing. But the maize god wasn't all about laughs. He was also the protector of the Maya people. When they needed guidance or protection, they turned to him. Just like when the Hero Twins were taking on the Lords of Xibalba, the maize god was there for support. Now let's meet Camazotz, the god whose name alone sends shivers down my spine. Picture this. It's the 9th century and you find yourself in the heart of Maya country. The air is thick with anticipation, and the crowd is going wild. You've come to watch the sacred ball game, a Maya ritual that blends sport and religion in a way that'll blow your mind. The game itself is intense. Two teams battle it out on a massive court, trying to get a heavy rubber ball through stone hoops set up on either end. The stakes are high, and the competition is fierce. But today, there's an extra buzz in the air because you're witnessing something more than just a game. You're actually watching gods in action. Okay, maybe not the actual gods, but their human counterparts, who will face off in a game to decide the fate of the living. Now let me introduce you to Kayawil, also known as Baal, the Maya rain god. Think of him as the guy who controls the weather, a bit of a hothead, if you ask me. Kayawil is a major player in Maya mythology, and he's known for being a bit of a jerk. One time he got so pissed at the humans that he unleashed a flood that wiped out an entire city. But don't worry, he's not all bad. He's also the god of healing and agriculture. So basically he decides whether you live or die, whether your crops grow or rot. And then there's his buddy, Puch, the god of medicine, and well, death. Yeah, you heard me right. Despite his unfortunate association with death, Puch isn't exactly the Grim Reaper type. He's more like the cool, calm and collected doctor who takes care of everything. But here's the catch. While Kayawil might be a bit of a loose cannon, his skills as a ball player are top-notch. On the other hand, Puch, while a skilled player himself, is just a bit too chill for the competition. During the game, while Kayawil is sweating it out, diving for the ball and making daring plays, Puch is just chilling on the sidelines, sipping on a mug, barely breaking a sweat. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with the great ball game? Well, according to legend, the winner of this celestial match would determine the fate of humanity. If Kayawil and his team won, life on Earth would continue as usual. But if Puch's team took the crown, well, let's just say things would get a little dark. Picture this, you're watching the final seconds tick away. The score is tied and all eyes are on Kayawil as he takes the final shot. Will he score? Well, to find out, you'd have to consult the ancient Maya, because even they couldn't predict the outcome of that fateful game. But let's just say the stakes were high, higher than the tallest temple in the Maya kingdom. Meet the Alexes, the Maya nature spirits. You know, those tiny little guys who love messing with humans. These mischievous beings are everywhere in the Maya jungle, hiding in trees, watching over animals and guarding sacred places. They're not just cute, they're also super powerful. Imagine being able to control the weather, cause some chaos among humans, and mess with the plans of even the most powerful gods. Yeah, the Alex is pretty OP, but despite their power, the Alex is mostly chill. They hang out in caves, dance with the fireflies, and generally keep to themselves. But don't get the wrong idea. Just because they're chill doesn't mean they're friendly. The Alexes are a bit of a tricksy bunch, and they're not afraid to mess with humans. One minute they might be helping out a traveler, showing them the way or protecting them from harm. The next minute they could be causing total havoc, leading a hunter astray or turning a clear night sky into a stormy mess. To the Maya people, the Alexes were more than just mythological creatures. They were part of their everyday lives. They built shrines and altars in honor of the Alexes, leaving behind gifts of food and drink to appease them. Even today, some modern Maya communities continue to make offerings to the Alexes, hoping to win their favor and avoid their wrath. So if you ever find yourself wandering through the Maya jungle, remember to be respectful. You never know when an Alexis might be watching. And there you have it, a glimpse into the chilling world of Maya legends. Which tale left you spellbound? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more journeys through ancient cultures. Until next episode, keep exploring the past and stay curious.